All right, it's Tuesday, August 15th. It's following up on Netflix. You can see here it really hasn't followed through to the downside after a good start. Bought some puts here near the blue line, and I shot a video how I scaled out on that first move down. You can see this bar ended up kind of a hammer bar, so that isn't the best looking continuation bar, but you never know. Anyway, then we came up green, kind of to the midpoint of that first bar, not even. We started down again, but then we closed with another hammer bar and then broke to the upside. So at this point, you had to kind of exit the position with a small gain, and it just didn't quite work out like you would have hoped to the downside. If I just click on you can see here, I bought the put options at 676. I scaled out at 751 to set up an no-risk trade. And then I was trying to get out at break even on the second half. I just missed it. So I exited at 641, which is very close. So overall, small gain on the trade. That's why I scale out to set up kind of a no-risk trade. Sometimes that prevents you from bigger profits, but other times, like in this case, it saves you from losses if the stock doesn't quite do what you would hope. So in the end, let's go back. It's heading up here. I still think on the daily chart now, we're just inside of yesterday. It's a green day, so nothing one way or the other at the moment. I still think there's downside potential on the daily chart. We have a 2-down week that's green at the moment. So until we really get above the halfway point of that week, I still think there could be a turn to the downside. We tried it here on the open this morning. It didn't happen. But any failure that continues lower, actually the second time would be even a better trade, in my opinion, to start working down to that 411 targets down here. But for now, we're heading up in the short run, heading up on the day. We're above the open. But if this kind of starts failing, we get that weekly bar again, kind of beginning to turn red, I think there'll be a good setup, whether it happens today on a failure or tomorrow, that type of thing to the downside. In the meantime, it's a little bit neutral in the big picture. We're kind of stuck inside of these, the last 3 days here moving sideways. So, and today we have a bit of an up structure the way we broke through the pre-market, the first bar high. So any pullback in here that then starts up again might target the intraday high and maybe even these pre-market highs. And we have some green going today on Netflix. So anyway, small gain here. Risk management kind of keeps you out of trouble. And, unfortunately, it wasn't, a nice big winner, but as long as you don't get hurt, that's the main thing. So continue to watch Netflix.